YouTube, what's going on? Kyle again from ePoolSupply. Today we are back with another What's in the Box on Pentair's IntelliFlo. This is the VSF 3 horsepower variable speed pump. So we're going to open this up and show you guys what comes included. Stay tuned. All right guys, and we're back. So again, today we're going to do a What's in the Box on Pentair's IntelliFlo. This is their trade grade version VSF. So the only difference between the VS that you can traditionally buy online and the VSF is the different features that the software will actually provide. The pumps themselves, exactly the same. And then again, the only other difference from there is going to be your warranties. So the VSF is a trade grade item, meaning that it can only be purchased from a retail brick and mortar store. This cannot be purchased online. If you do purchase this online, it will void every warranty. They do have a big old stamp right here on top that tells you limited 60-day warranty if it's bought online. And when you do apply for your warranty, they will require a proof of purchase. So if you guys do not have a proper proof of purchase, they will not back you up on the actual 3-year warranty for this item. So if you actually have it professionally installed, you buy it from a legitimate retailer, not online, then you guys can actually qualify for a 3-year warranty compared to the traditional 1-year warranty on a variable speed. So back to what I was saying about VS and VSF. So VS is just going to be your traditional variable speed. With the VSF, you're actually getting variable speed and you're getting variable flow. So it actually gives you the opportunity from the keypad to distinguish whether or not you want gallons per minute or you want rotations per minute. So typical variable speed's only going to come with your rotations per minute. So you can go anywhere from about 1750 all the way up to 3450. With this one, obviously you have the ability to change that and actually focus and tune in gallons per minute, which can be really, really helpful if you guys have a specific in-floor system that you guys want to use a specific gallons per minute for, or if you actually have like a water feature that requires a certain amount of stuff. So if you have the opportunity to go to your local supplier, which we do offer these from our actual retail location here. So for all our local viewers, if you guys do come in, we do have these available for you guys there. But if you guys actually want these to be shipped to you and purchase online, we do offer an EC regular variable speed version. Make sure you guys check out the links in the description for that. That'll show you guys that pump. Again, the only difference between those is going to be your warranties, which the traditional EC is going to give you a 1-year. And then when you're looking at the actual software, you're talking about variable speed compared to variable speed and flow. So let's dive in here and just show you guys what it looks like, show you guys what comes included in the box. So bear with me and cut this thing open and pull it out. So they do pack these very well, so you guys don't really need to worry about any kind of damage as they show up from your retail store, because I highly doubt that you guys will require much movement. So they actually just switched it up this year in 2021 and actually started using these sealed airbags, which are really nice. They used to have like a preformed cardboard. So if you guys have seen our other What's in the Box on the regular IntelliFlo, you guys can actually see the preformed cardboard, which is a little different. The only issue with the sealed air is that once you typically remove it from the package, it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt to make sure it gets back in there correctly. So go ahead and pull all this out, get it off to the side, and then lift the pump up. So typically with the 3 horsepower pump, you're looking at an average weight of about 55 pounds. So if you're attempting to do this on your own, it can be a little bit difficult, especially since with the actual pump itself, the majority of your weight is actually going to be based around the back. So when you guys actually try to lift it up, it's really back heavy. So set this down. As I pulled out, this is nifty. You can see the sealed air actually went around your communications cable that comes provided. So bear with me, let me rip this out of there. So communications cable works with pretty much any automation system that actually has a panel directly at your equipment. It has to be a newer version. Obviously, it needs to provide a 2-way communication for you. So the best thing that we could recommend for these is if you actually are going to directly plug these into like an IntelliCenter or an Easy Touch system. So it's really nice that you can just plug and play these, and then it actually gives you a 2-way communication where you can program it from the automation to the pump or from the pump, and then it gets recognized on the automation. So it's nice that it goes both ways. The other cool thing that I really like that they do with this pump is the actual keypad is able to be rotated in a 360 location. So depending on how it sets at your equipment, as you guys can see right now, as I open this up, the start stop buttons are on this front part, and then I have all my speed settings in the back part. So if this is the direction you're going to look at it, you can actually remove the 4 screws around, rotate it around, and set it however you'd like. So even if it's easier to access from the back or the front of the pump, this will actually allow you to completely rotate it. One big thing that they also give you with the IntelliFlo is they do give you a relocation kit, not included in the package, but it is available to purchase separately. Essentially what it is another plate that will come on, cover the electronic components on the pump itself, and then it allows you to take this keypad and mount it up against the wall. Typically you get about 20 to 25 feet of distance with a relocation kit, so you guys can move it so that it's away from it, just easier to access, so then that way you're not having to start climbing through equipment in order to get access to the actual keypad. So let me jump back in to the box here. All that's left in here is the rest of the sealed air that's just located at the bottom of the box. And then they give you, of course, your handy dandy user manual, as well as some safety tips and your warranty card. So again, the Pentair warranty is typically a 2-step process. So you're looking at an authorized purchase, which again needs to be from a retail brick and mortar location, or if your pool professional can provide it for you. Those are the only ways to actually qualify for the purchase factor of your warranty. And then you're looking for a professional installation, which is typically done from, again, either the person building your pool, your service guy. You can even use a licensed handyman, an electrician, a plumber. There's a multitude of people that you guys can use. It doesn't necessarily need to be a pool industry person, but we do recommend using those guys because they actually know what they're talking about when it does come to the equipment. So make sure you get an invoice from them. Then that way you guys qualify for the installation side, and then you can get a 3-year warranty on this, which is really, really nice. So in this, in the little safety tips, they kind of just give you little pieces and tips on how to stay safe at the actual pool, which is really nice. And Pentair just kind of throws that in there for you guys, so you guys can read those, skim over them, throw them away, whatever you want to do. Again, warranty card in here, walk you through, and then the actual user manual is going to show you guys how to fully wire this up, as well as how to program all of the speed settings. We do have a video in the link in the description where we actually do an IntelliFlo in the field. They are the exact same. Again, the only difference with this pump is that it's going to allow you to change from your rotations per minute to gallons per minute. So there is an opportunity for you to change that in the software when you start, so then that way you guys can fine tune, but you do have to choose one or the other. It doesn't allow you to do both. You can't run an 8-hour setting at speed and then an 8-hour setting at gallons per minute. It does require you to choose one or the other. So really, really nice. We highly recommend this pump, especially if you're looking to go from a 2 horsepower up to now a variable speed. This is going to be your best bet. The basket on here is pretty large, so it does take good sized debris. The impeller in here is really nice, so as long as you guys are keeping everything maintained, this pump should have no problem working for you guys over many, many years. I personally have an older version of this one, and it's been going on 5 years without any issues. Pentair actually suggests, if you guys want to increase the longevity of the pump, let the pump run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I turn it off once a week. I'll actually go in, clean the baskets, make sure everything's sealed, nothing's leaking, put it all back together and fire it back up and let it run. So the reasoning for that is, one, you're going to actually see a difference in the cleanliness of your pool because the water's constantly circulating. You're going to be looking at less chemical usage, again, because the water's constantly circulating. So you're not having the sun burning off your top layer of your chlorine, everything's staying moving. And then obviously, again, energy savings is huge. So that way you guys can run it at a really, really low speed during your peak hours, and then making sure that, whether it be the middle of the night or whether it be early morning, cranking this thing up and allowing that full rotation again of water to just make sure that everything stays nice and blue for you in the pool. So again, check out the links in the description. We've got more information regarding this pump, as well as the e-commerce version available for all of our out-of-state viewers. I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. We should actually be getting in the field to install one of these for you guys personally, so you guys can see it from start to finish on this version instead of the traditional variable speed. I'm Kyle with ePoolSupply. We'll see you next time.